Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, grabbing the Lucky Guess achievement. This is to correctly guess the murderer at the end of the game. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you figure out who is the killer, and you can figure that out over the course of the game with a few telltale signs. First off is going to be Nathan. You can figure out if he's the killer during Act 2 by asking him about his Valentine's Day. He should respond with him explaining that he took a call from Dekker on Valentine's Day. If Mariana is going to be the killer during Act 2 after questioning her about her dating Dr. Dekker, she is going to respond with her taking an Uber back from their date on Valentine's. For Elin, you are going to actually have to wait till Act 5 in order to figure out if she's the killer or not. She is going to mention going back to the office after her date with Max when you question her about lying about his death. For Claire, you can figure out if she's the killer during Act 3. Just make sure you talk to her about the paper spike, and she should mention something about moonlight. For Bryce, make sure during Act 3 you ask him about his scheduled appointment time and about pills. He should mention that he doesn't go to the office outside of appointment times and that he's been stealing a prescription. And the last potential killer, and the killer that I happen to get in my playthrough, is going to be Jaya. There is going to be two parts where you can confirm she is going to be the killer. First off, in Act 2, when you are trying to ask her how she said goodbye to Dekker, she is going to mention that he actually fired her.
Dr. Dekker tried to fire me not long before his murder.
Or in Act 5, when you are basically introducing yourself to her in the interview, she is going to mention dropping the bottle of evidence that was mentioned in a previous act.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. And the fingerprints on the bottle? Sorry, I dropped it.
So using these provided clues, you should be able to figure out who the murderer is going to be in your playthrough. So at the end of the game, when it's time to accuse one of the 6 people, make sure you choose the right one based on the context. If you happen to get it right, you should get this screen that says you got the killer. After the final cutscene and all of the credits, the achievement should pop along with the other slew of endgame achievements in the main menu. So if it doesn't pop right away, don't worry, just get through the credits and you should know whether or not you got the achievement or not. It's going to be for 90 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.